I can't imagine people getting triggered by this story, but I've been surprised before. In California, Proposition 28 was a proposition to help give funding to arts and music in schools, in public schools, which has been getting cut left and right for since I was in school 20 plus years ago, right? Thankfully, Prop 28 passed, which gives additional funding for arts and music education in public schools. I really don't have a whole lot to say about this other than it's absolutely ridiculous that people would not want this. It doesn't this proposition didn't at all raise taxes. It just was how funds were going to be allocated that were already there for schools, right? It was just to allow more funds to go into arts, which, like, what kind of world do you want to live in without artists? Everything that exists, right? From buildings, cars, technology, even like paintings, music. I mean, how many people listen to music every day, who read books, who watch TV shows, who watch movies? Like everything that people care about and appreciate in life is because of artists. Like to live in a world where everything is just is like designed by engineers is not. It's like look at like early technology stuff. Like look at what 80s early technology like block. It's just that was like stuff that was designed by engineers, right? Not designed by artists. Then look at the stuff that we exist with today. Beautiful. It decorates your entire existence. And to not want to give people that outlet in school is ridiculous. The whole point of school is to introduce yourself to all of the different things that are available to you in this life, right? You don't know if you're into a thing until you try it, and then you do, right? You don't know you're into baseball until you play some baseball. Maybe you're kind of good at it, or maybe you don't, but you just enjoy it and you love learning and the challenge of getting good at it, right? Same thing with painting, same thing with ceramics, same thing with drama class, same thing with photography, digital art, animation. All of these things that contribute to our society, that contribute to our economy, right? California, one of the biggest economies in the world, right? Bigger than most countries, right? Fourth biggest, fifth biggest economy in the world out of all countries. The state of California. The majority of that is because of art, Hollywood, writers, directors, producers, composers, actors, stunt people, art, huge business, music industry, theater industry, television industry. Art. That's all art. Even the tech industry. Look at a web page. There's web design, UI design, right? There's industrial design for your phones, for your headphones, for the wearable stuff that you're wearing, right? Tech is dipping more and more into art. It would be ridiculous for a state that so benefits from art, professional art, to not fund public schools in that state with art studies. So I'm glad this passed. I got my ballot in the mail, as is standard in California since the pandemic, which is great because I've never voted in a midterm before. I voted for Obama twice. And then when I was living in Denver, I didn't vote just because, I don't know, it's a weird situation and it wouldn't have mattered. Denver voted blue. Denver's a blue city. So, but since I've been here, voted for Biden, voted in this midterm, And this was one of the things that I voted for. It's like a no-brainer. No-brainer. I can't imagine the person, how disgusting, how horrible a life the person is who would vote no on something that affects them not at all. Not at all. But would want to keep kids in public schools from learning art. So I'm glad it passed. No-brainer. Schools should be funded way more. I would love to see schools funded as much as police departments. But they don't. It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous.
New episodes of The Ray Taylor Show come out every single day. Subscribe on YouTube and everywhere our podcasts are found. Binge the full week over at inspireddisorder.com/plus. Buy Ray Taylor Show merch over at inspireddisorder.com. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Peace out!
Today is the day where you wake up and you realize that everything that you've been dreaming about, everything that you've been wanting, every goal and wish and hope that you've ever had can become real. Dreams can come true. What you manifest in your mind, you can bring to reality.